It's the start of a brand new year, and I'm personally really looking forward to 2020. I have a lot of things planned, and I'm going to outline some of those things in this video today. But before I get started, I wanted to really thank you for making 2019 incredible. As you may know, I started making videos in August of 2019, and in those few months, I have been able to reach almost 1,000 subscribers here on YouTube, but I've also been able to help about 50,000 people learn sign language through social media, through platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. If you're interested in following me on any of those social media platforms, I'll have some links down in the description down below. And really the best part of that isn't really the metrics, but it's the positive impact that it is having on people. I'll just highlight a few comments I've seen recently. First one is from Carla J. Thank you so much for these videos. We are learning ASL so we can communicate with a friend from church. Your videos are making it so easy for my kids to understand. Another one from Baby A. Just found your channel. Please don't stop making these videos. They're helping me so much. Thank you. And another one is from 13. I have a deaf coworker and have had a few in the past. I thought I would learn a few greetings, but I'm taking to ASL naturally, so I'm just learning everything I can instead. Your videos have been by far the most helpful I have found on YouTube. So it's comments like these that really inspire me to continue to teach as much as I can. And I really want to thank each and every one of you that have taken it upon yourselves to learn sign language for one reason or another. Some it's to reach out to those in the community, while others it's to communicate with family. And really, at the end of the day, that is the most important thing. It's not necessarily knowing a language, but being able to utilize that language to make connections that are really important in our lives. So all in all, I just want to thank everybody for helping make 2019 an incredible year, and I'm really excited for 2020. So I'll just outline 5 things that I have planned to implement moving forward into 2020. And the first one is a wider range of content on this channel. So up until now, I've been publishing some simple, easy to follow lessons to help you learn ASL. Vocabulary, grammar, syntax, bridging, things like that. And if you haven't watched any of those videos yet, I'll put a link up in the description up above. And in the future, I will continue to do basic lessons like that, but I will also plan on doing more advanced lessons. And something that I previously done in 2019, I plan on continuing to do in 2020, which are interviews. And I have a lot of exciting interviews lined up, and if you're interested in learning more about deaf culture or learning more about how to become an interpreter, please stay tuned and I'll have some interviews going up in the coming months. So beyond lessons and interviews, I also want to start providing videos that can help with fingerspelling, with interpreting. Are you one that is looking into the field of interpreting, or maybe you're already an interpreter and are trying to pass one of the evaluations or for the certifications? And maybe you're curious about what the various certifications are and how they can help you in your interpreting career. These are topics that I plan on tackling during 2020. So if you're somebody that is still learning sign language, or if you're somebody that is aspiring to be an interpreter, or if you're an interpreter ready to take it to the next level, you have some videos to look forward to. And also, if I do have some time to get around to them, I plan on making some videos that can help you get past periods of discouragement. If you've been learning for a while, it's easy to feel like we get stuck on a plateau, and it can be really difficult to try to motivate ourselves to keep that momentum going and to get to the next level. So I plan on doing some videos about overcoming discouragement and also accelerated learning techniques. And there's lots of strategies that we can implement to just make that process go much faster. And so I plan on doing videos that will cover that topic as well. And another thing that I plan on doing in 2020 is expanding our online tutoring program. The past few months, both my wife and I have taken on just a handful of students to really help them progress with sign language and teaching them in a one-on-one setting. And up until now, it's just been a few students, but moving forward into 2020, we plan on opening up enrollment again. And we will open it up to 5 more students. And if that's something that you're interested in, I'll have links in the description down below. And you can find out more information at patreon.com/ASL Basics. And another thing that I'm really excited about announcing today is that I plan on doing group practice sessions. And the reason why that's something that I would like to offer is because I've been meeting a lot of you that are learning sign language but are currently frustrated with the fact that you don't have many people to practice with, if any. Some of you live in rural communities, while others just can't get their friends or family motivated enough to learn sign language with them. So this is something that I want to create for those that want to get that practice in with other individuals that are learning. So I'll plan on facilitating that if there's enough interest. If that's something that you are personally interested in, please let me know in the comments down below, or you can contact me directly at chris@aslbasics.com. The third thing that I want to announce today that I plan on doing in 2020 is start publishing courses. I do have a few set out and planned and outlined, one of which is entitled How to Read 100 Books a Year. Another one is Learning How to Learn. And yet another one is going to be more specific to interpreters. And so I'll have more details about each individual course that I publish in the future, but I just wanted to let you know what I have planned going forward. And the last two things that I want to announce are actually more personal projects than related to this channel, but I wanted to share them with you anyways. The first of which is a children's book. My wife and I have been working really hard on publishing our first children's book for the past couple years since our daughter was born, and it's a book that we want to dedicate to her. And so that's just something that we're really excited about, and just wanted to share that with all of you. And in the coming weeks I'll keep you updated. And again, that book is something that we just personally wanted to do in dedication to our daughter. But if it happens to do well, we actually have more books planned in the series, and in the next book we plan on introducing a deaf character into the story. And the reason why we wanted to do that is because there's not nearly enough deaf representation in children's books. If that is something that you would like to support, there's a couple ways you could do so. When we come out and publish our first book, you can consider picking up a copy for yourself or for a friend, or maybe for a school. Or if you would like to support us directly, you can go to our Patreon page and become a patron. So the last thing that I wanted to share with everybody is that I plan on making more music in 2020. It's something that I really enjoy, but something that I've also put on the back burner. When I was younger, I actually made an album called Gorgeous Melodies. It's a piano composition, and I did that back in 2006. And I kind of let it go for a while, and in 2015 my wife bought me an electric piano with pedals and everything, and so I got back into creating music. But in the past 5 years I've created 3 songs. And so in 2020 I plan on making more musical compositions. And actually, if you would like to listen to my previous album, or the 3 songs that I did create in the past 5 years, they're all available on this channel. I'll make a playlist for each album if that's something that you would be interested in. So those are just a few things that I wanted to share with all of you, things that I wanted to accomplish in 2020. But I really want to hear from all of you. What are your goals for 2020? If you're interested in checking out some of my new content moving forward in 2020, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and you can click that bell notification. That way each time I publish a new video, you'll get a notification. So thank you for watching, and until next time, I'll see you later.